You know that feeling when you're talking to your partner, and they're there, nodding, listening, maybe even giving advice, but something inside still feels empty? It's like the words are being heard, but you are not. You walk away thinking, why do I still feel so alone, even when they're trying? Hi, I'm Zain, and today, we're talking about one of the quietest forms of loneliness inside relationships. You see, emotional loneliness doesn't come from being physically alone. It comes from feeling unseen. It's that ache that says, you hear my words, but you don't understand my heart. And this happens not because your partner doesn't care, but because many of us never learn the language of emotional connection. When we communicate, most people focus on replying, not feeling. Your partner might be trying to solve your problem when all you want is for them to sit with your pain. They might offer logic when what you need is empathy. And the worst part? You start doubting yourself. You think, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm too sensitive, but you're not. You're just craving what every human being needs: emotional safety. See, emotional safety means being able to express your truth without being judged, fixed, or dismissed. It's when someone doesn't just hear what you're saying, they sense why you're saying it. They connect with the emotion underneath your words. That's what creates real intimacy. But here's where it gets complicated. If you grew up in an environment where emotions were dismissed or minimized, you might not even realize that this emptiness you feel is actually emotional neglect. You learn to accept surface-level connection as enough. You told yourself, at least they listen. But your heart knows the difference between being heard and being understood. When your partner listens but you still feel alone, it might not be about what they're doing wrong. It might be about the depth of connection you both never learned to build. Because connection isn't automatic. It's built through emotional curiosity. It's when someone looks at you and says, tell me more about what you're feeling, instead of, here's what you should do. That small shift changes everything. Sometimes though, you may also be emotionally guarded. Maybe part of you has learned not to show too much. So even when your partner tries, you keep parts of yourself hidden. You share words but not emotions. And without emotional exposure, even love can feel lonely. If this sounds like you, here's a truth I want you to hold on to. You are not too emotional for wanting to be understood. You're not asking for too much, you're asking for the right thing. You want to feel seen. You want to know that your inner world matters to someone. That your sadness, your fears, your hopes, they're safe in someone else's hands. And here's what you can do. Next time you talk to your partner, instead of explaining the problem again, try explaining how you feel underneath it. Say things like, when you give me solutions right away, I feel unseen. Or, I just need you to be here with me, not fix me. When you communicate from your emotional truth, you teach your partner how to love you better. And if your partner doesn't understand it right away, that's okay too. People can't meet emotional needs they've never learned to recognize. But through gentle honesty and consistent openness, emotional awareness grows. Remember this: loneliness inside love doesn't mean the relationship is broken. It means there's a missing bridge between your heart and theirs. And that bridge is built, slowly, through emotional presence. Through listening not just with ears, but with empathy. So if you've ever thought, why do I feel alone when I'm not? It's because love without emotional depth can't fill the spaces words leave empty. You deserve a love that doesn't just listen, but feels you. A love that doesn't just exist beside you, but connects within you. Because in the end, being understood is the most intimate form of being loved.